Mount Olive in punt formation right here. First possession. Anthony Maggio comes in and blocks the punt. First and goal for Pope John. Kyle McGrath punches it in from 1 yard out. Just like that, 7-0 Pope John over Mount Olive early first quarter. Pope John back on offense. Quarterback Sean Kinney, the big tight end, to Cole Ferran. Wide open, breaking tackles up the field. He is finally brought down inside the 10. Ferran heading on to Maryland to play his college football. Kyle McGrath scores from 7 yards out with the PAT. 14-0 Pope John leading, 6:24 left in the first quarter. With 10:14 left in the second quarter, quarterback Sean Kenny fires the pass to Carson Parrott. 7-yard touchdown pass, 21-0 Pope John over Mount Olive. The quarterback for Mount Olive is Chris McGrath, no relation to Kyle McGrath. He is sacked by Quentin Cristiano right here, and Mount Olive is forced to punt. Pope John on the move again. This time it's Matt Pepe running right through two defenders, 26 yards. First down inside the Mount Olive 16. Pope John quarterback Sean Kenny to Zach Johannes. That'll be an 11-yard touchdown pass. 3:09 left in the second quarter. 28-0 Pope John over Mount Olive. Third quarter action we go. Pope John at midfield. Look at Kyle McGrath carrying people on his back. They can't bring him down. 14-yard gain. Pope John first down. Kyle McGrath scores from 23 yards out. And Pope John is well on the way to 5-0. They lead Mount Olive by a score of 35-0. Pope John does go on to score one more time in this game. Backup quarterback Tim Sandstrom to Zach Johannes. 72-yard touchdown pass. They are now 5-0. They beat Mount Olive 42-0. Your final at Pope John. We go to the post-game reaction.
That's great. We came out strong in the first half, which we didn't want to do because we had a rough time last week coming out strong in the first half. So we set the tone and had a great one.
Feels great. I mean, it feels even better to get a win. This was a tough game, so we prepared for it all week, and we really thought about what we were going to do today, and we did it.
It feels great because they're a good team. They had good wins coming in here, but we were just able to play our game, and we were able to score on them.
Feels great. You know, Mount Olive has a real good team. They came in here 3-1, and we were concerned about them. They have a tremendous quarterback and a great running back, and you know, we're just happy right now to come out with a shutout and to play a good game like we did today.
Pope John quarterback Sean Kenny had a big day, throwing for 2 touchdown passes.
I felt great. You know, I've been practicing all week on my routes and everything, and Lon did a great job giving me time to throw, and the receivers did a great job running those routes.
Lions defense came up big. They shut out Mount Olive.
I don't know how many shutouts it is for us, but it feels great every time there's a 0 up on the board. The defense did a great job.
Being on the offensive side, it's great to have a defense like that. You know, defense wins the game. You know, it gives the offense a chance to do great. We have plenty of leaders on there. You know, Cole, Pat Thomas, and Maggio on the line. So, you know, it's just great to have a defense that can support you.
Defense, you know, is Coach Kapmar. He does a well of a job with that. And as far as the offense go, you know, he gave us the ball in good field position, and we were able to take advantage of it.
Kyle McGrath, arguably the best running back in the area, had 136 yards and 3 touchdowns in this win over Mount Olive.
McGrath's a great player. You know, you just can't bring it down easy. You know, and that last drive where he was taking about 4 or 5 ball players on his back, it was just tremendous. And, you know, he's a great all-around runner.
Pope John's in a great position now. They are 5-0 and in the top 20 in the state.
That's great. You know, we're just going to keep going, keep rolling, and going to be 6-0.
Feels great. It's always great to get a shutout, and that's what Coach expects of us. Now, you know, it's great to have a shutout today and just to keep going and go for 6-0 and just keep moving on in the season.
It was good. Be undefeated. I mean, we want to keep that up the whole season and hopefully run the table.